Hi everyone, how are you? It's Karen here, Karen Head, and I'm here for hashtag Wellness Wednesday with Karen. And today I am here with Visjna Riley. And so thank you for being with me today.
My pleasure.
Yeah, and this is going to be a really great session. I'm really uber excited. Hi Dominica, how are you? Thanks for joining us. If you comment, we have something really cool coming up, a really neat announcement. And it
Excited
has,
about that.
oh, it's very exciting, right? And it's interesting that you're wearing a beautiful blue. Kind of reminds me of water in a beach.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. This is going to be good. I'm entering the draw, guys. Okay, I'm entering. But anyhow, so we're here today to talk about reflexology, and I'm going to be introducing Visjna very shortly, while asking you questions and finding out more about reflexology and how it can help many of you out in the audience today. So, but the reason why I do the Wellness Wednesday with Karen just really quick is because I like to bring value to you all and help you understand there's different modalities out there to help with your wellness. And, and that can be emotional, physical, spiritual, whatever it might be, to help you as a whole. And so really excited. I used to always refer people, not always, but once in a while. I use always too much. Once in a while, I would have to refer somebody to another person to help with whatever I was trying to treat in my 18 years as an RMT. And, there's just so many great modalities out there. So anyways, I'm going to stop with all that. Let's move on. I'm really excited. So Visjna, thank you so much again for being here. And let's talk about reflexology.
Let's do it.
Woohoo! All right, yeah. And what would reflexology help, I think, is one of the first questions people are going to want. And then we're also going to get into your education, how long you were being taught this, how long you're been practicing this, just so many different things. So anyways, please go ahead. So reflexology, what is it?
So reflexology is a non-invasive natural healing art based on the principle that our whole bodies, all of our glands, organs, all our systems are represented in the feet.
In the feet?
Yes.
Okay.
And so when we apply acupressure techniques to the feet, that actually works that part of the body.
Okay, all right. And now you said feet. So I have my hands here. So I always thought like reflexology feet, and actually we got here. Hi Reno, how are you? And you can see here's a chart. This is not a great chart, right?
Yeah.
This is very generic here. But it kind of gives you a bit of an idea, like I guess if you put pressure on the toes, it can help with sinuses?
Sinuses, your head and brain are up there in the toes.
Oh.
Eyes and ears.
Eyes and ears?
And a bunch of glands.
And a bunch of glands. Okay.
Yep.
So that's why I like to have my toes squeezed so much.
Feels good.
Oh, voice not clear. We can hardly hear you. Thank you so much for letting us know that. Thank you.
Sorry,
okay.
I'll speak up.
Okay, we will speak up. Yes, thank you. We'll come up. Okay, we can't. These stools are heavy, so we'll just lean in a little bit here. Can you hear us better now?
It's probably me. I will speak louder.
She's not as loud as me. She's a little more soft-spoken, yeah. Okay, hopefully you can hear us. Good? Just give us a thumbs up, guys. All right,
I guess I need to say something for them to give me the thumbs up.
There we go.
Right.
Good, nice to see you. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, so let's move on then. So, reflexology, then you say it can help with different points on the feet.
Yes.
And it can help with the overall body.
That's right. We treat the whole body as a whole. It is very beneficial for your overall well-being and stress reduction. As people come to us with specific issues, and we can treat those, but the whole body is treated as one in a session.
In a session,
Yeah.
Okay. So now, someone had headaches, for example. Is there we were talking a bit earlier, and I know you said you're going to be taking a course. Thinking about taking a course for the hands.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for the feet, if I was a headache sufferer, is there something you would recommend to the audience, or maybe not? I don't know. Like, is there something they could press on their feet to help with headaches? Because they say here it's web of your hand, I guess, for headaches.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would treat that in a session, the actual head reflexes.
Okay, head reflexes, yeah.
And people can do reflexology to themselves if they know what they're doing. They could press on those reflexes as well.
Might not feel as good though.
It doesn't feel as good when you do it to yourself. It's better to have someone do it for you.
Sure, yeah. And I was going to say now, do you find that you go quite deep? Because I remember having a reflexology treatment done quite a while ago, like many years ago, and I felt like she was kind of getting in there pretty good into my feet. Would you say there's quite a bit of pressure you need to apply?
It depends on the person. Some people, I know I had one client who any little touch that I did on her feet was really painful to her.
Okay.
She had a lot of health issues, and so I have to adjust my pressure based on the client's reaction.
Okay, yeah, interesting. By the way, everyone, please mention where you're coming from. Hi, Kathy, how are you? If you could please mention where you're coming from. If this is a replay, please let us know. Because just before we continue on, what are you offering, everyone? This is so cool. Wait till you hear this.
So I wanted to do reflexology on the beach.
On the beach.
For someone.
Wow.
And what I'm offering is a volunteer to come and be my test client.
Okay.
And we'd go out on the beach, and I have a shelter, so you wouldn't be under the baking sun, but we would go set up out there and do a session out there.
Lovely. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Okay, so the way you're going to get that to happen, guys, is you just need to make a comment. It can be a question, it can be a hello. It doesn't have to be anything wild or crazy. Just, but if you do have a question, of course, we do appreciate that. We appreciate the engagement. We're here to engage with you. And so even if this is a replay, please feel free to comment, because I think we'll let this go for a couple of days, and then we will make a draw.
Sure,
we'll make a draw. Okay?
If you comment on the beach.
On the beach. Oh, there you go.
That would be a good one. Yeah.
That would be a good one. Okay, so please mention on the beach, and you will be entered. A man or a woman, he's asking.
What, as a client?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I do both.
Okay, yeah,
and children too. It's not contraindicated for anybody. Any age could have it, from newborn to the elderly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, but would it be contraindicated for someone with ticklish feet?
No.
How does that go? Yes.
You giggle a little bit. Generally, the pressure is not soft, right? Like,
so it's kind
except
of like
in certain circumstances where where it's painful if I push hard. But generally, reflexology is not a light touch, so it's not supposed to be ticklish.
Right. It's not like you're coming in really light and it's going to be tickly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hi, Marianne. How are you? We just made an announcement, just so you know. Reflexology on the beach. Would you like that? Because if so, you need to type in on the beach. Ask us a question. Actually, not me a question. You can ask Visjna a question, and he'll be entered into the draw. We're going to have it going for a couple of days. So, yeah, I remember when I was a massage therapist, even touching people's feet myself, it was the approach. You don't come in light and fluffy. Right. You want to very firmly grab the foot, maybe hold it for a moment, let them get used to, and then start to bring a very focused and intentional pressure to the foot so that they're not jerking their foot away. Yeah. So I believe it. I believe it to be for anyone. Yeah, so that's wonderful. So good. Okay, so let's talk about how long does it take to become a reflexologist, or what is the education that's involved?
So it was several weekend workshops that were part of this course, followed by some independent study work, and also 50 practice feet before I could write my test.
Okay, how come I didn't get my feet practiced on?
I didn't know you back then, unfortunately.
Okay, guys, if you know of anyone going for reflexology, get on their list.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
Awesome. Hi, Lois from the UK. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, that's awesome. We're just all over here. Hi, Karen. How are you? Please comment on the beach, because there's a complimentary reflexology treatment going to be happening on the beach in a sheltered area that Visjna is offering. And the beauty of it all is that, all you have to do is just say, type on the beach and be entered into a draw. So please go ahead and do that. So that would be your education. And how long have you been doing reflexology for?
5 years.
Okay.
So I got into it a little late.
Yes.
I I wanted to give back to people. I wanted to do something that was meaningful, that I knew had meaning and an effect on people. And so I stumbled, well, I don't know if I stumbled on it, but it's what came to me, is what I was inspired to do.
Okay, yeah. Well, I remember when I went to massage therapy, it was a little later on, and I was like, that sounds really interesting. And it is. You have that servant's heart. You want to help people. You want to help them feel good. Bring wellness to them. So you're definitely in the right profession. Yeah, and she's a lovely lady. So you'd love to see her. Hi, Carmelina. How are you? Carmelina, type in on the beach and you could get yourself a free reflexology treatment on the beach with Visjna. And so all you got to do is type on the beach. Okay, so question I'd like to ask you too then is, so when someone comes to see you for a reflexology treatment, is it a half hour or an hour? How long are your treatments generally?
My treatment is a full hour.
Okay, nice.
Which is kind of nice if you come to me over going to a spa or a clinic, because there's always the registration time, there's the paying time, the dressing time, or whatever.
Sure.
Where I give you a full 1 hour, and oftentimes I go a little over just because I'm very mindful and meticulous. So you get good value.
Oh boy. Okay, book me in. When can I get in with you? All
Yeah,
right.
we'll talk.
Let's do it. Oh, that sounds wonderful. So you would come into, you'd have your treatment room there, I suppose. Is it bright lights? Is it dim lights? Or what's going on in this room?
So I dim the lights because it's more calming.
Yes.
I have some nice music playing. You're on a massage bed.
Okay.
I have an electric heating pad underneath.
Oh, this is it. You're thinking of it all. That's how I
Yeah.
used to do my treatment room.
Yeah.
It sets an ambiance.
It does.
Doesn't it?
Very much so.
Yeah.
That's important. That's part of the...
It really is, right? Yeah. I got
experience.
goosebumps. But it's true, because, we're in such a crazy world of stress and worry and anxiety, all these different things. We're always being bombarded. And to come into that sanctuary of peace and quiet and tranquility, and to have yourself cared for, and to allow yourself to be cared for. I think that's one of the biggest issues many of us have.
That's actually really interesting. I find some clients come and they talk through almost the entire session.
I would probably.
And that's fine with me.
But
yeah, I just think your experience is more enhanced.
Absolutely.
If you're quiet and you're mindful and you tune into your body and you just listen to the music, and I think the experience is enhanced. It still benefits you if you talk the whole time, but
sure.
I think the experience is just...
It's so much
a little
better.
more.
Yeah. I agree 100%. In fact, I would tell my clients, I'd be like, okay, we're just going to take some deep breaths in and some breaths out.
Yes.
And I was trying to get them relaxed. I said, and we're just going to keep quiet during the session. And I want you to take in the enjoyment of the treatment. And it's going to help you, right? Benefit you. And they start talking to me 1 minute or 2 minutes in. And I'm like, so you try, right?
Yeah.
You try. But the main thing is they're there. But you're right. If you can go to a treatment, please, guys, hearing it from Visjna, myself as a former RMT, we're there to treat you and to care for you, and it's your time. And just relish in that and enjoy it, and that's okay. We don't get upset because you're not talking. In fact, we're kind of like, yes, because they're relaxed. Our goal has been achieved.
Exactly.
So,
we want this to be the best experience for you, and we want this hour is yours.
This hour is yours. So I have a challenge ahead of me. Yeah. But you're right. It is. It's all about them. It's all about them. So my challenge has been set because I'm going to come and see you, and I'm going to be quiet for an hour. I know I can do it. Okay. So let me see here. What else can we talk about? Is there anything else of like when you were in reflexology, taking the courses? Were there any certain areas of the foot that you find that you put more focus into? Like, would it be the arch, the toes, or is it really just generally the whole foot?
Well, we always treat the whole foot because we treat the whole body. What I would say, though, most people seem to have something going on with their digestive system.
Yes,
that
the digestive
seems to be really
system.
common, where I find, like, just it feels a little different there. So I think most of us, I mean, who eats a really perfect,
Yeah, we try,
food.
right? But not everyone does. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I find I like to give a lot of focus on the digestive system because the digestive system is actually crucial to our overall health.
Even to the immune system, right?
To everything. Like it's really,
It's big.
an important system.
Okay.
So yeah, I like to give special attention to that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And now I'm just looking here at this chart, and now this is very simple. But where would you say the digestive system? So right.
So it's like in the lower. It's like in this part of the foot here. So above the knee.
So right, kind of like in that vicinity.
Above the heel.
Above the heel. So right around here.
Yeah. Just that whole chunk there.
See, I get a little bit sore there. Now, if someone were complaining to you about, said, oh, my feet always really hurt in the arch. Now, I mean, I know there's a structural component. There can obviously be.
Yes.
But could it be a reflection of what's going on with their health, do you think?
Absolutely.
It can?
Absolutely,
Okay,
yes.
okay. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I mean, if you stub your big toe, you probably injured your big toe.
Right.
But if they were having a lot of issue there, maybe, I mean, it could be lymphatic. They just need some drainage. Could be there's some swelling. But it could even be that there's something else maybe going on that you need to...
Right. Maybe they suffer from headaches or migraines, and that spot will be tender. Are you breaking things up then when you're like in the toe? Is that what's really kind of happening there? So
what's going on?
Reflexology releases,
Hi, Beth.
releases toxins,
yes.
increases circulation, reduces pain. The big thing that it does is it creates balance in the body, right? So this word homeostasis.
Homeostasis, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Lynn.
When our bodies are in balance, then our body can treat it, can heal itself.
Yes.
That's what the body's designed to do. But stress causes inefficiencies in our organs and glands. And the longer that continues, the less optimally our organs work.
Okay.
Right? And then that creates illness and disease.
Okay. All right. And are you like kind of flushing stuff out then? Is that what you're doing? I got my thumbs here. Hi, Lynn. Comment on the beach. You could get yourself a complimentary reflexology treatment. So come on, guys. You got to comment. All right. I love you anyways, though, if you don't. But comment. It'll be fun. Okay. So yes, go ahead.
So what we're doing is stimulating that part of the body.
So you're stimulating that part of the body. So if this is my big toe, okay, so I'm using an example, guys. Sorry, I'm putting you on the spot here. But what would you do then? Like you're putting some. So if this is my okay.
So we're doing.
I just want my thumb massage.
We're doing like just thumb presses like that.
Yes.
If you put your hand towards me.
Yeah. So there's my
this. We're doing finger walking or thumb walking. Sorry. So that's that motion like that.
Okay.
Okay. And then there's hooking, which is. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but it's so it's just like pushing in and pulling up, right?
So pushing in and okay, yeah.
Hooking. So those are the
that felt very nice
methods we use.
Really?
Yeah, and so that stimulates the body. It helps to break up energy blockages.
Okay. And get the lymph moving. Get the lymph like which is kind of like kind of what I like to consider being what pulls the sludge, the toxins, all the ick out of the body. It's
like a
flushes.
vacuum.
Like
the
a vacuum.
System of the body.
A vacuum system. Yeah, and a filter. A filter, right? Yes.
Yep.
So, hi, Kiara. How are you? So just to recap everyone that's on right now, if you comment on the beach, what Visjna has offered is a complimentary 1-hour reflexology treatment on the beach, sheltered. Okay, so if you comment with a question, Kiara, you already said hello, ladies. You are in. I wish you the best. And so for any of you on the replay, you can still comment on the beach, and you could get yourself a complimentary reflexology treatment. That just sounds so nice. Now, do they get to go to the Caribbean on the beach, or
wouldn't that be great?
Wouldn't that be great?
If I could, that would be my dream job right now.
There you go. Right,
offering reflexology in the tropical
islands. Well, I am Karen Head. I am not Oprah Winfrey, but if I was, there probably would be an announcement happening about now. And by the way, you win a trip to Mexico or wherever, Tahiti. Okay, so this is fantastic. So now, what is your website? Where can they find you?
So the website is footpathtowellness.ca.
Okay, all right, and there they can find out information about hours,
There's information about reflexology. There's you can book directly online.
Okay.
All my hours of availability are there.
Okay. All right. If you guys could all please wait at least a couple hours until I get my appointment in. No, just kidding. But it's called flippath2wellness.ca.
Correct.
Thank you. And your number 905-931-0312?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 905-931-0312, but please call after we're finished. And it's Foot Path to Wellness. Well, that is a perfect name for your website. I love that. And and what got you into, you said I'm sorry, I already asked this question, but you got into this, you said, because you wanted to help others. Mm-hmm. And what would you say, do you have is it both men and women? Is it more elderly? Who are the clients coming to see you?
Both and all.
Both and all.
Men and women. I've had children as young as 14.
Okay.
The elderly, people come because they have a specific health issue, or they just come for general well-being and maintenance.
For general well-being, okay, yeah. So it's not just about the feel good. I mean, obviously, it can feel good to get your feet massaged, but this isn't a fluffy little light foot massage. This is an actual treatment where you're trying to facilitate wellness in an individual. And from what I'm hearing from you, then it is a firm, well-intentional pressure that you're applying to achieve a outcome.
Yes,
of health.
It's systematically done from the top of the foot to the bottom.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay,
covering all areas of the body.
So if you have your foot here, I'll put it up on the screen. So you're going to start, oh, there we go. We have Love the Beach. Okay, we have Lynn on there. We have a question. But you're going to start here at the toes. And then you're going to start to work, do you work one side of the foot first normally, or do you kind of go across? You're going to kind of go in layers all the way down.
Mm-hmm. Working each system of the body. So the lungs and the heart, and then the liver, then the the intestines and the pelvic area.
Very cool. Yeah, and even I suppose the diaphragm, right? You can work that area for the breathing and whatnot. I only know a little teensy, weensy bit because of massage, but not as much as you would know. So you have much more knowledge. Does this help with anxiety? Great question, Lynn. And the answer would be?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Okay,
it's stress relieving for sure. It increases the endorphins in your body, which are the feel-good hormones. So absolutely, anxiety, depression,
wonderful.
Any mental illness.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Very good. Very good. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Thanks for joining us. And type in on the beach, and you could be entered into getting a reflexology treatment for free. It's an hour, complimentary of Visjna. So thank you so much. You want to invite more people on, bring people on, guys. That's great. All right. Well, I think we've covered things. I'm just taking a look at my cheat sheet here, everyone. So let's see. Okay. I think we're good. Session, ages. Okay. Yeah, we're all set to go. Is there anything else that you would like to add at all about reflexology? Actually, where did it come from? Can I just ask you that?
Yeah.
I thought of that. Yeah.
So,
and we have another question. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in 2500 BC,
yes.
I guess the Egyptians were doing reflexology. There's some hieroglyphic that was found of a doctor doing reflexology on the foot and the hand of a patient.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it goes back quite a ways.
Egypt was doing it. I think all the ancient cultures were doing some sort of footwork.
Okay.
But then more recently, Eunice Ingham, she is considered the mother of modern reflexology.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this. Oh.
Yeah. She brought it to the mainstream, to the non-medical community and into the public.
Okay.
And
And how well is it being received by, do you find, because there's allopathic medicine and naturopathic medicine, right? Allopathic being more medicinal and natural being, of course, natural, right? So, many people are open to getting their feet worked on and feel the benefit of it. You wouldn't really get referral from a doctor per se.
No, I don't think so. And the doctors probably don't the medical doctors aren't probably
as open
to it as naturopathic people.
Naturopath might be more willing to say, hey, give this a go compared to it's the way it is, right? It's the way it is, and it takes time. But the thing is individuals that do enjoy what you offer them, word travels.
Exactly.
And that's the thing, right? So if it works, it works.
Yeah. People are becoming more aware of it and are seeking out more natural.
And that's my goal. My goal is that thank you again for being here and bringing this education, because it's only until we're educated and have some understanding that we have less fear about trying something, we're more open to trying something, and realize that there are other ways besides, say, grabbing for pharmaceuticals, which sometimes you need to, but if we cannot, that's great, right? So, hi Tessa, how are you? Welcome. If you type in on the beach, you could get a free reflexology treatment with Visjna, so I know you'd love that, girl. Kiara has a question. Does it help with high blood pressure and cholesterol?
So reflexology is not a cure, right? But because it helps to normalize the body,
yes,
I would think that if you came frequently, if you had a high blood pressure issue and you
just the stress
started
level.
doing reflexology on a regular basis, over time it would reduce the high blood pressure, just because it has that normalizing effect on the body.
Okay. And how often would you suggest that someone might come for reflexology treatment? Does it depend upon what they're presenting?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
So in the case of someone who has an issue, like an acute issue or something, then they might want to come. I mean, every day probably isn't practical for people, but you could have it every day. It's not harmful. So even if it's like once a week, if you have an actual thing that you're working on resolving. And then other people come once a month just for maintenance and well-being.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's wonderful. Kiara said nurse practitioners are open to it. Yes, awesome.
And actually, I have a lot of nurse clients.
Well, they're on their feet so much. Can you only imagine what they put their feet through? But for their own body as well. Like, you see, that's the thing. Reflexology, right? Would you agree? It's not just about the feet. Like, in the sense, I mean, it is that you're treating. But it's not just that my feet hurt, I'll get a foot massage. Yep. It's like we got the whole body.
That's right. And the nice thing, though, is at the very end, there is a little foot massage that happens to feet and lower legs. So
do you use mint?
I do.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So the thing I wanted to say about the bulk of the session is done on a dry foot. So no lotions or creams or oils are used.
Okay.
And that's to allow, precision.
More traction.
Pressure, right?
Yeah, okay.
And then at the end for the massage portion, there's a lotion or cream, whatever I'm using at the moment. Okay. And that feels really nice.
Wonderful. Is there a certain oil you use? Do you just have a general massage lotion?
So right now,
at the end
right now I have this papaya and manuka honey
lotion.
It's so lovely.
Really?
It's really, really nice, smooth and silky, and feels really good. So.
Yeah. And you find that right medium that works for you,
yes,
right?
Exactly.
I mean, like my husband works with tools, and he likes his certain tools, but when we use the different lotions, certain ones provide better, like you say, traction, or like that, not as much slip, or maybe you want a bit more slip. Kiara said on the beach, you're entered, girl. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so again, it's footpathtowellness.ca, and this is Visjna. It's Visnja Riley. And please check out our website. See what's going on there, and they can reach you and chat with you if they have any further questions. Okay, wonderful. And if you put on the beach, remember you can get a treatment with Visjna as well, which was quite a lovely surprise when she came in today to tell me that. And I was like, wow, that sounds super. So thank you all for being here again for Wellness Wednesday with Karen. And we will see you possibly, let me see, what do I have coming up? It may be a couple weeks till I'm in again. I have holidays coming up, but I'm sure I'll make a Wellness Wednesday post. Other than that, though, have a great day. Be well and take care. And thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.